gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us at Saboten 2017. My name is D'Angelo, aka Darth Max from the Geek Life, and I'm here with a wonderful cosplayer by the name of Chrissi
Bee.
And Chrissi Bee. Yeah. So she's here today in Sailor Venus, correct?
Correct.
Good. Yeah. So one of my questions I always like to ask people is, how long have you been into cosplay? Like, what was your origin story? How did you get into it?
Oh God. Okay. So my origin story started right before I graduated high school. I was browsing through DeviantArt. Okay.
Yeah.
So DeviantArt was the thing way back then.
Yeah.
So that tells you how old I am.
22. Yeah.
Good guess, but no. I love you. I love you. So I was browsing through DeviantArt, and I came across my first inspiration.
Yeah.
It was Pikmin Link, known as Lee Kovacs now. She is a huge Nintendo girl now. God, I fell in love. I was like, I want to do that with my life. And it's kind of spiraled out of control since then.
Oh, has been spiraled out of control is exactly the right thing you can do.
It feels like it's spiraled out of control.
It looks great. You're fine. Yeah. And out of all the years you've been cosplaying, what has been one of your favorite moments that you've had? Whether it was a small victory in the beginning or something major, like you got noticed by someone, or
Senpai noticed me.
Okay.
So I went to one of the last amazing cons here in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was dressed as Sailor Mars. Realized that Katie was going to be there. Katie is the original English voice for Sailor Mars. So I was waiting in line for her panel, just sitting there, and all I hear is, "Oh my God!" And I see this little girl running from across the room, and I'm just like, I have my Sailor Mars.
Yeah.
So the costume got a hug from Katie. The Saboten following that was the after the announcement that they were redubbing the original Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
With one of my other favorite female voice actresses, Chrissi Bee. Chrissi Bee goes and runs around her booth and goes, "Oh my God, Sailor Mars, I want a hug." I'm like, I'm retiring my costume now. I've been hugged by Katie and by Chrissi Bee. I'm done.
It's a pretty,
I'm done. I've had like fangirl
can't
moment.
Go higher than this. Is awesome. Yeah, nice. That's awesome. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, what's been your most frustrating moment or difficult moment in your cosplay career? Whether it was like some small mishap where a costume was going well and then just like it just got out of control, or just something major at a convention, or any of that kind of stuff.
One of my first Phoenix Comic Cons, I had done the Sailor Moon's mom.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about boning at the time, or how to structure garments.
Yeah.
So all of it kind of just went down.
Yeah.
And I just had my undergarments covering me, and I'm like, I've got to pull this dress back up.
Geez.
I wrap my badge around the bow that's attached to the top of the dress, and I go on through the rest of the day. And I'm like,
oh, really? You just went through
I made it.
Yeah.
I made it. I hacked it. I'm good.
Well, whatever works. Yeah. Nice. That's smart. Good job. And out of all the characters in the universe, what one character would you bring to this world to be your best friend for life, and why? Sailor Venus?
Sailor Venus.
Nice.
Because we are exactly alike.
Oh, really?
Oh my God. We eat too much, we trip and fall on our faces, and we love even harder. And we also have this really bad thing with unattainable men.
Oh, I see. Well,
really bad thing with unattainable men.
There you go. At least you have someone to like, Yeah, that's awesome. And then another question is, it is a Sunday where your bank account's filled with money, your car is filled with gas, all your friends and family are all busy, and you have no obligations at all. How do you spend this one free day with all the resources available to you?
I would buy a plane ticket to LA, drop as much money as I could in the fashion district, and buy all of the fabric for my next 6 years of cosplay.
Right on.
Fly my happy hiney back, and then just spend each weekend doing what I love.
Perfect. That's awesome. Nice. And of all the cosplays you've done, which one has been one of your more favorite but difficult at the same time? Still Sailor Venus? Wow.
This is the hardest one. It took me the longest.
Yeah.
I cried and put too much sweat and a lot of blood in this thing.
Yeah. What would be the most difficult part of it, would you say?
The most difficult part was the actual corset.
Yeah.
There is full steel boning in here, getting the grommets to set right, lacing it properly, making sure that it fits. It still doesn't fit quite right, but
it works. So there you go.
I have to remake it. I have to do the whole thing all over again.
Oh, jeez. And for what would be one piece of advice you would have to aspiring cosplayers? Now, usually when I ask this question, people respond with like never give up on dreams and all that.
That kind
exactly.
of thing. No. YouTube. YouTube is your best friend.
Okay.
If you have a question on anything, YouTube it.
Yeah.
YouTube it, Google it, just find out whatever you need to know. The internet is your friend.
Yeah.
It's how I learned.
Okay.
It is exactly how I learned.
Good.
After 10 years of how do I do this? How do I do this? Okay, thank you, internet. I love you.
And it's a free resource as well. They can pause and go back to and everything. So awesome.
Yes.
And where can we find you online?
Facebook, Instagram, it's all Chrissi Bee.
Okay.
Just remember that there are 3 S's.
Okay.
Not 2. So there's 3 S's, Chrissi Bee, like Bumblebee.
Perfect. Well, thank you again for taking time to answer a few of our questions.
Thank you.
Make sure to check her out. And yeah.